New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer for Monday, March 31st, 2025. My name is Muro. My pronouns are he and him. I'm a spiritual practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am delighted and honored to be able to have this time with you in prayer. It's such a glorious way to spend time in your day. In my day, certainly. So I wanted to once again thank you for your prayers and your thoughts for my well-being. I am healing. Yes, I am healing. And it is a glorious thing to be able to feel that energy return. So today, I would like to share the following with you. This is excerpted from this month's, March's. It's not going to be this month much longer, is it? From this month's Daily Word. And it was entitled, Giving Generously Warms My Heart. It goes on to say, what a wonderful feeling it is to know others are blessed by the gifts of my time, talent, and treasure. When I receive gratefully, I am affirming God's goodness in the world and in my life. I am abundantly blessed. I've read this several times, and it occurred to me that when we talk about gifts, the gifts I've received, okay, I have received the gifts of my time, talent, and treasure. What I mean is, first of all, I've been given the gift of time. I opened my eyes this morning. I have been able to devote myself to my spiritual path to the best of my abilities as often as I possibly can. As for talent, I have been graced and blessed with the opportunity to study and to learn and to grow and to enhance my capabilities. And as far as treasure is concerned, I am truly blessed to have food on the table, to have shelter, to have comfort. These are all things that I have been given. These are my gifts. So when I speak of the gifts of my time, talent, and treasure, believe me, what I'm talking about is something I am grateful for. So now I turn this around. I say, when I receive gratefully, I am affirming God's goodness. It is not about give and take. It's about give and receive. Give and receive. So with that in mind, I do indeed know that I am abundantly blessed. And let's take this into prayer. I want to pray from that place of abundance, from that place of the recognition of just how blessed I truly am. So when we pray, we always pray affirmatively. We are knowing our truth. So let's do just that. Let's center ourselves, ground ourselves, allow ourselves to put aside any distractions. If it's comfortable and safe for you to do so, I'll invite you to close your eyes. Take a breath. Take another, and this time feel that inhalation, how it brings energy, and feel that exhalation, how it brings a sense of grounding, a sense of release and relaxation in the body as the spirit and mind and heart all come together for this one purpose: to share in the glorious activity that we call prayer. And so I know as I start my prayer that I am in alignment with the One. I am opening my heart, my mind, and my spirit to all that loving spirit has, because this is my primary gift, this connection to the One, this belonging to and in the One. Because I was not created and set aside. I was not created and placed someplace else. I was created within the One, as each and every one of us is, as all creation is. There can be no separation. There is no duality. There is no plurality. There is only the One. So when we pray, we are praying with and for not only ourselves, but for all. And so I call upon the wisdom of the One. I call upon the compassion of the One. I call upon the love of the One to guide me and to provide the inspiration that I bring to today's prayer, recognizing that the gifts that I have received were the gifts of not my inheritance, but my birthright. This is not something that I had to wait for. This is not something I had to ask for. It's not something I had to earn. It was literally built into who and whose I am. And as that is true for me, I know that that is true for each and every one of us, without exception. And so for me to be able to truly appreciate and truly employ my gifts, I must first be open to them. I must first recognize, be aware, and accepting and celebrating the gifts that I have been given. Because it is in that understanding of them, it is in my continuing exploration of them that I can align myself ever closer to my divine truth. I see that as one of the things that I am here in this plane to do, to learn, to explore, to grow, to align. And the marvelous thing about this is, if I think of alignment, I could think of narrowing. But alignment with the One is creating this direct opening in my consciousness to all of that power. I don't have to do anything to be worthy of all of these gifts. All I need to do is see them for what they are allow them to work in me, through me, as me, and out into the world. And so, as I accept and celebrate those gifts, they bring an ability for me to share them with the world. And this is not something that is aggrandizement, because I am not saying that I am healing anything. I'm not saying that I am blessing. I am saying that I am taking the energy of the one. I am taking the power of the one and allowing it to flow through me, just as it flows through each and every one of us. And that is how I can take those gifts and I can share them in the world. I'm a conduit. I am this place where the light and the love of God can shine in this world. Part of this energetic exchange is not only what I give, but what I receive. Each and every one of us, each and every one of us, without exception, is deserving to receive just as we are capable of giving. It is in that flow, it is in that circuit of energetic activity that we see the greatest results, that we see the greatest manifestations. By focusing and recognizing and knowing, not simply knowledge, but this deep knowing within of the importance and the power of that truth. That is where I can be the most effective, where I can be most present, where I can be most pure in my divinity. How glorious that is. There is nothing that will ever take me away from that connection. All I need to do is open to it. When I am willing and able to receive God's gifts, all of that goodness, all of that exists within me, when I am able to truly do that, that is when I can be a blessing. That is when I can truly know that this truth is powerful beyond belief. I have prayed and I have healed. I have prayed and I have been able to find courage. I have prayed and I have been able to dispel doubt and uncertainty. I have prayed and I have been able to feel joy. And all of this, I see for each and every one of us. And so today, my prayer is one of abundance. It is for that abundance. It is the celebration of that abundance. Recognizing that I have dominion over my life experience. No circumstantial condition can ever take that away from me. And so, in that certainty, in thanksgiving, in joy, I release this word. I release it to the law which always says yes. Yes, I am the beloved of the beloved. And so I can let God, I can let go, I can release, I can be free. And so it is. Apparently, the one thing I can't be is on time. I'm so- uh, hello, Lori. Lori says, thank you. I am aligning with the one as well. Absolutely. Uh, all right, folks. Again, I'm sorry for taking so much time, but blame God. um, so I just want to mention a couple of things today, which are really important. 12 noon Mountain Time. There is a show, presentation by Reverend Christine Renee Monks and Reverend Mitch Austin called Gender Journeys. And at, let me see, at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, there is Your Doula for Grief with Practitioner Bonnie Gonzalez. Check them out. I will see you soon. Namaste.